All right, check this out, guys. All right, check this out, guys. We are upstairs in the camel condo, and this is Dash on me, and then you can see Flash hanging out. Look how cool, he's just chilling. So, if you're staying here in the camel condo, you get a sloth for a roommate. How cool is that? So this is what it looks like when you walk in. This awesome room where you have a sloth for a roommate. Pretty awesome. This is baby Dash. And then this is the camel condo. So it has 3 luxury suites, tons of space, and you can hang out all day and enjoy the best time ever. As you look out here, you're looking out on the gazebo. It's really awesome. And then over here, we have an awesome fish tank. So you can come here and stay and hang out with all of these awesome animals. Right, Dash? And Dash is a 2-toed or 2-fingered Linnaeus sloth. And we actually have 3 sloths here, don't we, Dash? And he is the cutest little guy ever. And you can come here and cuddle him. Let's see if we can kick on some lights. You gotta hold on tight, Dash. Put your arms up there, buddy. Dash is a sloth, so he doesn't always put a lot of effort into stuff. It's all good. Let me give you guys a little tour of the camel condo. Thought you'd like to see that. So here, all good. Let me give you guys a little tour of the camel condo. Thought you'd like to see that. So here's one of the master suites. Look how awesome. Does it bite? Only if you put something in its mouth. He's pretty chill. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Trying some different mics here. So this is the jacuzzi. Look at that. And you look out that window and look out over the farm. It is a sloth. That's right. It is a sloth. So we're going to go out here on the back deck and check out what you can see when you're staying here at the farm. I just think it's so nice how it's laid out. And get this, I mean, if you still got to get your TV fixed, you can do that here at the farm. He is a cutie. I love him too. He's so sweet. We're going to go outside and show you guys what you can go out here and look at. A little bit bright. But look at this. You can look out over here. That's the camel platform right there. You can hang out. You see the covered wagons. You can stay in the covered wagons. Pretty bright. We got camels and zebras and donkeys, kangaroos out there, llamas and alpacas. It's so awesome. We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. And wait until I show you what we are about to do. We're going to go through a secret tunnel and show you guys where the bunk rooms are. It's kind of set up like Chronicles of Narnia. So it's really cool. Which sloth is this? This is Dash. This is our smallest baby right now, but guess what? We're about to get another sloth. And her name is going to be Chloe. Need to come to Bellingham. Bellingham is beautiful. I love Washington. Whole Pacific Northwest, great snowboarding, skiing. Doesn't get too hot. I mean, it's a good time. Great place at Pacific Northwest. I have friends in Idaho. And we finally had Idaho come visit. We had every state here except for Idaho, and Idaho finally showed up. I mean, who wouldn't want to leave Idaho, though, because it's gorgeous. Hey, Haley, I'm glad your son loved Dash. He's the cutest. Look at this, guys. Oregon coast. I love it. Beautiful up in Oregon. I love me some Hood River, white salmon. Go up into Washington, get some Wenatchee. Pretty much my jam. I love it up there. All right, so check this out. Okay, you see how this just looks like a normal wardrobe? So you open it up, and then I got to kick on a light here so you guys can see. All right, I got the light on. All right, let's see so you guys can see this. You were born in Wenatchee? Well, that's awesome. I love that town. It's so cool. All right, check this out. So we got the sloth. And you're walking up to this wardrobe, right? This is just like Chronicles of Narnia. You open up the wardrobe, And then you go in, it has hidden bunk rooms, and then you can look down and see kangaroos and camels and all kinds of awesome stuff. How far from Virginia? It's probably like 4 or 5 hours. All right, so then you have another hidden tunnel that has fish tanks that light up. How awesome is that? And that connects to another bunk room. And that bunk room looks just like this one. Pretty cool. Kids love it. Come hang out. My little girl's 8, and she says it's about the coolest thing that she's ever done. So I'm just taking the word of an 8-year-old. I mean, she's my daughter, so I guess I believe her a little bit. And this is the upstairs living room. Hang out up here. And check this out. Right over here. You can come over here and play some Pac-Man. So not all the lights and stuff are on because there's nobody staying in here right now, obviously. What do you think, Dash? What you looking at, bud? You like how Dash is always checking it out and looking around? So there's 2 master suites upstairs. They look like this. They're hanging beds. Boom. That moves. Pretty awesome. Got this beautiful decoration. Showing that to all the people that are interested in checking it out. What do you think, Dash? And no matter which bedroom that you're in, you have access to your own bathroom. So the ones upstairs are really nice Jack and Jill bathrooms like this. And then obviously, you know, this is the shower and stuff. But we even have our own soaps that are awesome. And they smell really, really good. They probably smell better than I do right now because I've been walking around with this sloth. But he's really cute. So how can I hate on him, right? All right, what kind of questions do you guys have? I'm going to sit down for a minute, and you guys tell me your questions, and we'll answer them. We'll hang out here with Dash and answer questions. So what questions do you guys have? Hey, Dash. What are you thinking, bud? Where's everybody watching from? We're here in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. And we're hanging out here with Dash in the Camel Condo. And if you've ever wanted to come hang out in Tennessee with a bunch of awesome animals, you can do that. Delaware. What? Who? Delaware. Maryland. Washington. I love Washington. I've said it a lot. Aw, a little boop on the nose. How often can you hold Dash? Well, if you are a sloth fanatic, which that's okay, you can book the Sloth Keeper experience, which is 3 hours with all 3 sloths. And you can book every encounter all day long if you want. But we don't overstimulate the sloths, so we don't have more than just a couple encounters per day for them because we don't want them to be abused. That's not our goal. Katie, he's like, what's going on up here? What do you see, Dash? What do you see, bud? Look how cute he is. So sloths have monorod chromacy, which means that they can't really see, and they see in black and white. They don't have great vision. But Dash here is just a cutie, aren't you, Dash? So I'm not too much of a TV person. Well, that's probably a lie. If it's late, I'll probably watch some TV, but check this out. This is just what the upstairs looks like. So there's like an Oculus if you got some kids and they need to get some gaming on. There's a PlayStation. Obviously, you can stream videos and things like that. So plenty to do here. How much does it cost to stay all weekend? So I think that the Camel Condo, don't hold me to it, look and see what the dates are and everything. But I think that the Camel Condo holding 10 people, because that's how many people it holds, it's a lot. It's around $600 to $700 a night, which, you know, for 10 people, I don't think that that's horrible, but pretty good. How much did the sloth cost? A lot, more than a car. How does one know what colors he can see? JR15. I am not a scientist, but I do look up everything, especially when we make all of our videos. So I am going to include all of that information on that next video that I make. How much for 7 people? So it's the same price whether there was 1 person staying here or if there's 10 people staying here. How much for 7 people? So it's the same price whether there was 1 person staying here or if there's 10 people staying here. It might be a couple dollars more for cleaning fees, right? So another option you could do with 7 people is we have the Riverside Cabin, and that has a bedroom out couch and then another bedroom downstairs. That would hold 6. So you could do that and then like one of wagons. But it's pretty awesome. Hey Jeff, we have 3 sloths now. We're about to have a so we have Flash, Zoe, and then Dash here, and then we're going to be getting Chloe. So Chloe will be our 4th sloth, and she will be coming to us probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. He might be going to sleep. Sloths sleep about 15 to 20 hours a day, and they eat about 10% of their body weight every day. And you can tell he's getting kind of relaxed. He kind of likes the sound of like the voice, and oh, there he goes. He's like, peace out. So what other questions do you guys have here as I sit and wait with the sloth asleep on me? It's not a bad gig, right? So people were asking, where are we? We are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We have over 150 animals, including sloths, kangaroos, and the kangaroos you can bottle feed. How cool is that? We have llamas, alpacas, zebras, sulcata tortoises. Do we have other places to stay, Cooley? Yep. You can stay in the wagons, which have air conditioning and amazing beds. So they have a king-size bed and bunk beds. We have the Riverside Cabin. And then if you are just a barn nut and you love horses, we have the Barn Loft, which is right above the horses in the equestrian barn. So yeah, we have room for up to, I think it's like 40 people here. Are they soft? So I think that their hair is kind of between regular hair and beard. My daughter says that it's like troll doll. I'm not a troll doll hair expert, but I've asked other people, and the consensus is yes, it is like troll doll hair. I think Dash just went to sleep. Funny. Where else is everybody watching from? We had lots of West Coast watching earlier. I guess it's about noon over there. Hey, Natalie, how much do they weigh? So our adult sloths are about 15 pounds. And get this, they only use the bathroom every 7 to 10 days. But when they use the bathroom, they lose 30% of their body weight. That's crazy. So imagine you weigh 200 pounds, having a 60-pound bathroom break. That's nuts. Zachary Powell in Atlanta. I grew up north of Atlanta in a tiny little town called Dawsonville, Georgia. Hey, Haley in Georgia. Oregon. Katie Arbuckle in Oregon. Yes, it's lunchtime. Well, I hope you're having some lunch for me because I'm hungry and I only had a pack of crackers. So enjoy some lunch for me. Sabrina in Arkansas. How are you doing? How much better can life get? I love your name. That's amazing. Callie. You're from Amarillo, Texas. Well, that's a great place to drive through, and there's some good songs also. I'm not going to make you listen to my voice, but we did have a singer here just a minute ago. I think it was Lizzie Jade, and she was singing. She sounded Leftover Chinese. Hello, are we best friends? That'd be awesome. Mississippi with your grandkids. Dawn, you're going to love it. There's so much to do. And if you're coming up when the river is still running, book a raft trip or a float trip. We have our partners OAR. So here's the cool thing, guys. Just upstream from us is where the 1996 Olympics were held. So you can get as much action as you want. You want to go crazy on the water? You can do that. Or you can take a gentle float trip on some paddle boards, fishing. You can head just north of us by like 10 minutes and hit up the Hiwassee. We also do guided hikes here in the National Forest. So we can take care of it all for you. We just got our permits to do llama trekking. And my daughter and I went and explored some of the hikes. A little warm. So we're going to wait for it to cool off a little bit. Is this a baby? It is. This is baby Dash. And he turned 1 like 2 weeks ago. And I think he's the cutest little thing ever. Hey, Sabrina, we are located in Benton, Tennessee. Halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. Right on the banks of the beautiful Ocoee River. We are in Polk County, and it's a good place to be. I call it. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask. We're hanging out right now, not doing an encounter, so I can answer some questions. What do you think, Dash? What do you think? In the winter, yes, exactly. Okay, so here's the deal. Sloths need their environment to be between 75 to 80 degrees all the time. So when it was around 0 degrees, we had to heat the ever-living daylights out of the. He's sleepy. He's always kind of taking a nap. Oh, we don't let him crawl around. He likes to get up on trees and stuff. Sloths really, their home is in the trees. So when they're on the ground, that's not their happy place. See his little, they're really made for holding onto branches. And let's see if I can show you his ears, because his ears, I think, are the cutest little things ever. Can you show him your little ear, Dash? And sloths have great. Let's see, I might have missed some. Luna and Lucas, how are you? What kind of parrots do you have? You made a bucket list and he's on it. Well, come visit, because Dash loves visitors, don't you, Dash? I think he's winking at you. Let's see. His ears are cute. You have 2 Quaker parrots. Well, that is awesome. We have some macaws and some cockatoos. And occasionally we fly the macaws down the center of the barn during our farm tour. Look at that close-up of his cute little chilling. Magical escapes. You liked it. Awesome. What does he eat? So they eat about 10% of their body weight, whether it's spinach leaves or zucchini or sweet potato or anything like that. Is he a rescue? No. These are ambassador animals. So the person that has been raising these animals has been doing it for 30 years. So his first animal was injured and could not go back to the jungle. So these animals have not been removed from the jungle, and we would not do that because sloths should not be removed from the jungle. So that's what's going on with our sloths. How long in the day does he sleep? 15 to 20 hours. He loves it. He's all about snuggles and snacks and just. What other questions do you guys have? Do you want to see some more of the camel condo? I don't think you guys saw. Flash. Flash is right downstairs. I'm going to go show you Flash because I know a lot of people just joined. Guys, we're up here in the camel condo. Check that out. And you can see here. Exactly. Ambassadors are normally bred in captivity. That is correct. What all other animals do we have? Sloths, kangaroos, llamas, alpacas, sulcata tortoises, zebras, sugar gliders, micro squirrels, goats, sheep, what I missed? Coatimundis, camels. We have Bactrian and dromedary camels. So this is what it looks like when you walk. Check. That's Flash, and he's curled up. He does 2 encounters a day in the morning. That's it. We don't hold on. Nope, not a monkey. That's a sloth. We do have a spider monkey, but that spider monkey doesn't sit still. Is it illegal to breed sugar gliders? Not in Tennessee. Every state's, I don't know what the rules are in your state, but So when you come in, you're coming in out of that front door, and the first thing you see is all this awesomeness, okay? And if you're staying up in that bedroom right there, so you can look from there straight down and see. Are we in Idaho? No, I wish we were. We're in Tennessee, Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. And we have over 150 animals, including sloths, kangaroos, llamas, and alpacas. No, this is not a sugar glider. This is a sloth. But somebody was asking about sugar gliders, which we also. So when you're right here, you can look out and see the pond, the gazebo. The gazebo is a great place to hang out and watch the sunrise with a cup of coffee or enjoy the sunset. It's really beautiful. So a lot of people always ask, is the kitchen set up enough to do? The answer is yes, yes, yes. And this table right here, there's actually extra leaves. So if you wanted to plan your Thanksgiving meal and hang out here and have all this stuff, you can do it. I mean, we stayed here when we had the big snowstorm in January, February, and it was great. We went to Food City. It's our local grocery store. It's about a mile away. Got a bunch of food, got snowed in, hung out with a bunch of awesome animals. Pretty much paradise. How old is the one that I'm holding? Dash here just turned 1 like last week. What do they eat? They eat lots of veggies. Dash here just turned 1 like last week. What do they eat? They eat lots of veggies, about 10% of their body weight. So spinach, squash, zucchini, sweet potato. So this here is the room. This links to the bedroom right here. And you can look out that window over the farm. So we have pretty much, you come back out of the bathroom, and this is the bedroom, pretty well set up. And if you need your TV fix, you can. It's paradise, guys, for real. Come hang out with a bunch of awesome animals. I'm going to show you. Hold on. Look at this. So you walk right out the back, and you are looking out over all right there. Do you see those little white things? That's the covered wagons. We have 3 of them. They're right on the banks of the beautiful Ocoee River. It is warm out there. Guys, fall is a great time to come visit. Starts to cool off. The leaves start to change. It's beautiful. We just opened our farm store. So now that is open 10 to 5, Monday through Saturday. So that means the gate's open. So you can drive here and just come on into the farm store. And if we have any encounters, we can go ahead and book you that day. But we definitely advise that you book before you come, because there might not be. So is seeing the animals and holding a sloth included with the stay or cost separately? It's separate, because some people don't want to hold the animal, or some people only want to stay, or some people don't want to stay, and some people just want to hold the sloth. So it's whatever you want to do. But here's the good thing. If you are staying here, you do get a discount on most of your encounters. So especially if you're putting 10 people up in here in the camel condo and doing a bunch of encounters, you're getting your money back. It's like people up in here in the camel condo and doing a bunch of encounters, you're getting your money back. It's a good deal. Serious. You want to hold this baby? Well, come on. Come hold baby Dash. All right, guys. Let's see here. What else do we want to see? Any other questions? I'm going to sit here for a minute, and you guys can ask me. So what other questions? Is anybody watching from anywhere new and really unusual? We had the UK watching a little bit earlier. I think Australia was watching on Friday. There, Dash. Military discount. Hey, Zach, yeah, shoot us a message, and we do offer a Portland, Oregon. Beautiful out there. Keep Portland weird. Isn't that what they say? Or does it keep Austin weird? They're both fun places. Kansas City, Kansas, or Kansas City, Missouri. Isn't that how it goes? Maine. We had Maine watching this morning. We talked about how beautiful. I went up to, what was that, New Hampshire? Swell. I think you might mean do they smell, but Portland is weird. Sorry, I had to cough. You're making me laugh too much over here. Kansas. So Dash here is a 2-fingered or 2-toed Linnaeus sloth. And the reason you don't find too many 3-toed or 3-fingered is they really need to eat the leaves of a Sarcopia tree. Sarcopia tree does not natively grow in North America. So it doesn't. Yes, you can go to our website and book a stay and find out the prices. It's either ACoeeRiversideFarm.com or shop.ACoeeRiversideFarm.com. How old was the monkey we had earlier? About. Someone is getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy, and the sloth is getting sleepy. Maybe I'll just fall asleep, and you guys can somehow turn off the thing for me. Someone just send like an alert and say, hey, Kevin, wake up. You've fallen asleep holding the sloth again. That'd be hilarious. You want one? Well, sloths require an environment of 75 to 80 degrees all the time, and they need a humidity of 50%. If my house was that temperature all the time, I would go insane. So, not my. What other questions do you? I'm zooming in there for y'all because I think he's so cute. Look how cute he is. Hey there. What you? All right, guys. I think Dash is pretty relaxed, so I might do another quick tour for y'all, and then probably gonna go put Dash back so that way he can get some. All right. So if you're just joining us, he's got my belt buckle. There we go. All right. So as soon as you come in the camel condo, check that out. You get to see Flash hanging out. And right now it's kind of the afternoon for him, so he's some Z's. But you get to have a sloth roommate if you're hanging out in the camel condo. It's the coolest thing ever. Dash? Dash is like, whatever. Is it edible? I don't know. I'm not gonna eat a sloth. that would. All right. So as you walk in, this is what it looks like. Pretty sweet setup. Hey, Jillian, what question did you have? You get to look out over here over the pond. We just had some rain, so it's kind of in there. They are cute. They're the cutest little. You want to show them the fish? You want to show? So check this. I think Dash likes. What are you looking at, Dash? Do you see the fishies? Guys, this is one of the fish tanks that you get to see if you're staying up here in the. Do I have kids? I do have kids. I have an 8-year-old little girl, and she's the coolest thing ever. Our sloth's aggressive. So in the wild sloths, like most animals, don't want to be held. Our sloths, since birth, have been hanging out with humans. So for them, it's normal. And that's why they're ambassador animals. So that way we can educate people and let people know that we shouldn't destroy their environment, that you shouldn't hold wild sloths, and people shouldn't take wild sloths out of the jungle and try to get people to hold them because it's not good for them. So things like that. It is a sloth. That's right, Micah or Micah. I don't know how to say it. All right, go up here. Thank you, Gold Dust. You can come here and stay. This is called the Camel Condo at the Ocoee River. I'm going to spin around here. So this is the upstairs. You can see it's a cool place to hang out. This is the top of the fish tank. And then this is just one of the Jack and Jill bedrooms. And then as we start to walk, you can see that. How cool is that? So we have 3 master suites here at the Camel Condo. What state? We are in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. Fall is coming and the leaves are going to be gorgeous. The Ocoee River is right here. So you can chill with some sloths, or you can go run some crazy white water, or just float and have a good time. What state are we located? We are located in Benton, Tennessee, halfway between Chattanooga and Knoxville. We have over 150 animals, including sloths, kangaroos, llamas, alpacas. We have something for everybody. And we have Scottish Highland cows, and they're the things ever. Mika, you're in Texas. How are you doing? We're out in Texas. We had Amarillo watching earlier, so that was pretty fun. All right, guys, I think we're going to sign off here. So thank you so much for watching, and I'm sure we'll be back on definitely tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely the next day. Thank you again. If you have any questions, send us a DM or go online and book a stay at this awesome place. The website is OcoeeRiversideFarm.com. Does the sloth stay here in the house? Yep. They actually stay downstairs. But if you're staying here at the Camel Condo, you get a sloth for a roommate. I don't know if you saw that or not. All right. So when you first come into the camp, this is what you see. So that's Flash hanging out right there. Flash. And he's chilling, taking. Oh, what is Dash looking at? He's just looking around. He's smelling stuff, trying to figure out what. All right. Thank you so much for letting me give you a tour of this beautiful place. This is the Camel Condo, but we also have covered wagons with air conditioning Pretty awesome. Can he backflip? Only on Tuesdays. Today's not Tuesday, so he can't do a backflip. Sorry about that. All right, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.